Welcome, everyone, to the pilot episode of the Sit Down with Uptown podcast. We're here doing something a little different. None of the bands have done this before. I don't think any of the groups in Mummers history have done a podcast before. What we're really trying to do is we're going to talk about Mummers. We're going to talk about string bands. We're going to talk about Uptown. We're going to talk about really whatever we want, whatever you want. So if you guys have a topic you want us to hit, if you have some questions you want us to try to answer, drop a comment below, shoot us a message, whatever method you choose to do. We'll do our best to hit all the topics, hit all the questions.
We can do whatever you want other than get a top 5.
Man, that's one way to start, I guess.
We're rolling. It's pilot episode.
So,
baby.
But one of the other things that we're looking to do is, we want to outreach to everybody, and not just for Uptown, but Mummers in general. But Uptown is always actively looking for members. We're always actively looking for new people to join. People, maybe you've been in the Mummers before and you want to get back into it. Be sure to hit us up on all of our social medias. We're on just about every platform that exists at this point. So, just type in Uptown String Band into Google, and I'm sure you're going to find us somewhere. So I want to introduce my guests today. We have Mr. Tyler Gillen. He's one of the members of the Uptown String Band, plays tenor sax, bari sax.
It just started playing bari now, so I'm like 2 days in.
And that's like a day and a half more than you need to be able to, really get through that 1 and 5. So
honestly, yes.
he can do 1, he can do 5, occasionally a 4, but mostly he does what we need to do. And Mr. Cade Radcliffe, captain of the Uptown String Band, as of January 2nd, 2023 is when you became
I
captain?
don't think that's accurate. We had a meeting and a vote, and it took a couple weeks. So January, February, captain now.
Now captain.
Happy to be here.
Exciting stuff.
So we're gonna have some conversations tonight. We're gonna talk about a few different or today. I mean, it really depends on when they're watching this. I guess
I'm sure
it depends
we're reaching
on
across multiple time zones with this. So
multiple countries.
Oh yeah. We have a strong presence in Yugoslavia right now. I mean, it's very.
Really? Oh.
And I want to give a
So
shout out
hard.
to Devin Hinman. He's our technical producer, back behind the camera, back behind all the sound and the lights and all the fun different stuff. So
makes us look good and sound good.
first thing we're
Hard
going to
job.
talk about tonight, string band Serenade was this past Sunday. All of the bands, actually all of the bands plus one you didn't get to see on New Year's Day was down at Quaker City's clubhouse. The way that the string band Serenade works is whichever band wins the parade on New Year's Day, all the other bands go down there and you play in front of their clubhouse, hang out. And it's a good way to, kind of unwind after the New Year's situation. So we're going to talk about the Serenade itself. And Kate, I want to turn it over to you. This was your first Serenade as captain. I know you've done numerous serenades before. So what was the experience like being in front of the band as opposed to being back with us in the rhythm section this year?
Well, the band always sounds better from the front. That I've come to figure out so far. So that was awesome. And being out front of the band, there's a little bit of nerves, but there was a lot of practice, so not too many nerves. The biggest difference is getting to feel the energy from Quaker City or whatever band won that year. I'm sure they're all energetic, but it's just that really feeds your performance, and in my case, the dancing and this just really pumps you up, the energy from the band while you're out front. So it was a cool experience.
So if you had to pick one moment of our performance, of Uptown's performance in the Serenade, and for those of you that don't know, what we did was we played a portion of our 2019 zombie routine, and we also played a portion of Quaker City's 2002 zombie routine. Kind of mashed those together, a little monster mashup. If you had to pick one moment in our performance, what would you say was your favorite portion of it?
I don't know if it was the best portion of our performance, but as soon as the dancers stepped up, everybody up front just started going crazy because there was that extra step, I guess. And as we kept dancing, they kept getting more excited. So that was definitely the most memorable part of the performance for me, other than the championship belt.
That was
And the bottle
pretty
of
epic.
vodka that was actually gin. Otherwise, the dancers.
So I'll throw the same question, Tyler. You were playing tenor sax that day, so you were kind of in the middle of the band.
Yes.
From your standpoint, from where you were, in the band, what was your favorite moment in our performance of the serenade?
Well, it's hard to really say, really, but I'd say not from where I was, but just from looking back. I honestly think something that's underrated and something we were kind of doing sort of last minute was the reference to the car. I don't know why. I just thought that was so amusing, and we were like really incorporating that. And I wasn't there for that year that it happened, but for those that were watching it and those that were in the band at the time, they quickly were like drawn in it, and I'm like, oh, that's kind of funny actually.
Devin nailed it.
Yeah,
Oh, he did.
That was
That
awesome.
incident definitely kind of took on a life of its own after it happened. And I will give a shout out to my good friend Mikey Brown. He took taking one for the team to an entirely new level. Hopefully we can put a clip of that over the conversation here, so you guys can kind of see what we're talking
Pretty
about.
sure there is a police report for a hit and run New Year's Day 2019 on Broad Street.
So Cade, the next question with that would be, looking back on the videos, looking back on all the performances, all the different bands, other than our performance, what would you say was your favorite moment, your favorite performance, your favorite, whatever you'd want to call it?
I mean, Durning knows how to get down, man. They know how to get down. They know how to have fun. My buddy Joe Palmonte, he just puts on a show. And, I mean, there were other memorable moments. South Philly pulling out that coffin was epic.
That was
It was a
cool.
great show. Yeah. Frailinger sounded incredible. I was, right out front of them, and they great sound. But, I mean, Durning got everybody into it. Everybody was laughing, loud, having a great time. And they had a lot of people out there once they got the conga line going. So that'd be my favorite moment.
It was a heck of a way to end the parade. I do have to give a big shout out to Joe Palmonte for, man, those moves. You gotta
check it out.
That's
It's
a
good.
lot of years of mummery.
I think
culminating
that's
on
just
one night right
cold,
there, man.
hard talent coming from his
I
DNA
agree.
and his bones. Like, I love that guy. I love Durning, and I love that guy. So
No, they
maybe
put on a really
I'm
good
biased, but that's my moment.
So Tyler, same question. Looking back on the recordings, we hung out a lot there, and we were down there all day. But given kind of where we are and what we do, you only get to see the people right in front of you, the people right behind you, and then by the time you're done, you get back. What was your moment of either oh, that was really cool, or this was a neat performance?
Probably the South Philly performance I thought was really cool. The coffin, like Kate said earlier, that was really cool. And were they the ones that were throwing the snowballs at everybody?
Yeah, I got hit in the face.
Yeah, we a couple of us got hit in the face a couple times, but I thought that was pretty entertaining. Durning was also really good. I was rewatching that video, and that was actually a really good performance. And I know I listened to Aqua's performance, and I know some people in Aqua, so I got to listen to their performance, and I actually got to watch their performance on YouTube, and theirs was really, really cool too.
I haven't watched that one.
I like it.
I'll take a look.
Yeah, definitely take a look.
It was a really great day, and it's nice to get down there and have that camaraderie and have that family, because on New Year's Day we all compete, and at the end of the day, this is a family. This is a brother and sisterhood. This is something that we all come together. But New Year's Day, we're competing, and I mean, you play to win. You try to win.
Yeah, the Serenade is a great string band day, but even above that, being down on 2th Street just for mummers in general, like Golden Crown. Thank you guys so much for hosting the Uptown String Band on the Serenade.
Yes,
we
thank
enjoy
you.
it every time, and we love having a home base. You guys feed us. We have a great time at Golden Crown, but it's a good day for the whole hobby. Fancies, string band, whoever comes by, it's just everybody's happy to see each other.
I have to give a shout out to South Philly Vikings. I mean, they, the string bands, we go down and, we'll put together a routine, and the band mostly just plays, and we have our dancers, couple shtick, this, that, and the other. South Philly Vikings, man, they did the whole thing. They just said, all right, we don't have props, we don't have costumes, we don't even have a convention center, we have a street. So everybody get out of the way or be moved. And I mean, that would be, if I had to have a moment that wasn't ours, that would probably be mine with South Philly Vikings. Their performance was incredible.
Yeah, that was.
They're a very
notable.
talented group, definitely.
No, a couple friends of mine are in that group. You guys know who you are.
That's your bias, and that didn't count.
What's that?
That was biased and didn't count. That was a paid promotion.
No.
It wasn't. That was not. That was not
No,
paid
no,
promotion.
Although speaking of paid promote, no.
Those guys. No.
I do want to make an honorable mention about Greater Kensington's performance too. That
Yes.
This was
that
so
because we
good.
were talking about that earlier. That the whole beginning part of that, I'm like, that was just perfect. Whoever came up with that idea, I mean,
Epic.
that
And
was good.
executed beautifully.
I think part of the fun of this hobby on January 2nd is being able to look back and say to yourself, okay, this is what we did well. This is where we maybe could have done better. In that case, though, there's an old phrase, it's control what you can control. I'd be willing to bet GK had zero control over, TV going out.
Yep. There's nothing
But
to do about
they
that.
they have been very good sports
They
about
handled
it.
it like champs.
Oh,
They
yeah.
did. Yeah.
Well, I don't know if they knew it happened. So
No, they didn't know
I
until
mean, up
after the
until
fact.
now, they owned it.
yeah, it was
Nobody rocks a black screen like GK. Like honestly,
I mean, it was the best. I will say on New Year's Day, GK had the best minute and 5-second performance I think of anybody's, anybody else out there. So it was a good time. But I mean, Serenade, it's a good time to just relax. We're not competing against each other.
well,
Technically speaking,
We're competing, but not not to an extreme level. Like
we're not competing, but Uptown usually wins.
and
we always win.
I'll even throw it out there to the viewers there. If when you get a chance, go watch the Serenade videos. You can go to Philadelphia String Band Association on Facebook. All of the videos of the bands were there. I believe they put up the fancies as well. I'm not sure.
I didn't check, but they might have
Maybe
by now.
let us know
possibly.
in the comments who you guys thought. Let's put it out there this way. Let's go back to the old viewer's choice from PHL 17. Who do you choose as the winner of the Serenade? Just remember when you're looking for it, it's spelled UPTOWN. So
Hence the sit down with
right, yeah,
Uptown.
we're sitting down.
We're
You
sitting
get it.
down. It's Uptown, so it's a sit down with Uptown podcast.
Serenade,
Uptown.
good times at Serenade. Any closing thoughts on Serenade from either of you?
I mean,
I had a lot of people get on my shoulders. I gotta say, I was sore the next day. Other than that, it's cool.
the inflatable balloon swords were fun.
It was a good sword.
For
war.
some people, no, but for a few of us that have a little bit of a 5-year-old inside of us, that was fun.
Well, I have a 4.5-year-old at home, and it was fun for about. It was fun till it wasn't. Let's just.
I still have mine in my car. Actually, I don't know. I don't know. I just never got rid of it. It's still sitting in my car right
impressive.
now.
I popped 4 of them that day.
Yeah, you
on
did.
strangers.
That's at South Philly, Julio, man. You don't mess with that balloon will be good until probably next New Year's Day. You can probably use that
probably.
thing again. So want to make a quick mention about the about social media. We are across just about every platform at this point. I know Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, Vine. What are MySpace? We're probably on. Am I missing any, Devin? Anything else? LinkedIn.
LinkedIn.
For all the professionals, for all the if you're wearing
Business
a suit and tie.
professionals.
So go check it out, Uptown String Band, and let us know what you think. Let us know what you like. Let us know what you'd like us to cover, maybe in a future episode. If you have any questions, if you have any comments, keep them clean, please. This is a family show for the most part. Maybe
We can always put a mean tweets episode together.
Uptown
yes.
After Dark.
Uptown After Dark.
Remember? So do you
Not
remember
happening.
Cartoon Network? Like, I'm going to date myself on this
Toonami
one,
or
but
something?
probably in the early 2000s, Cartoon Network at like 10 o'clock was called Adult Swim.
Oh yeah,
And
I
it was all the
remember that.
cartoons where it's the teenagers and they're kind of like, I think I should be laughing, but I also think I need to ask my parents what this means.
like with Robot
later.
Chicken and all. Oh.
Yeah, that was the start of Robot Chicken. That was a whole bunch of
I was a Ben 10 guy. I didn't know much about
Ben
After
10
Dark.
Yeah, I mean, the older ones, like the first Ben 10, because they've made like 5 other reboots of it. It's insane.
I'm a Simpsons kid.
Simpsons.
Yeah,
That's a good one.
That's my thing there. So, yeah, check us out on all the social medias. Drop us a comment. Let us know what you want to talk about. If you have a question, whatever it may be. Hopefully, moving forward, we're going to have some guests join us. We have a lot of things in the works right now. Some of which we're keeping kind of quiet, but I can tell you there's a pretty good drive going on right now with Uptown String Band, and there's going to be some, way up in the sky hopes and dreams here. We're definitely on the highway to success, I think, and we're going to, push ourselves forward as far as, different advertising and different marketing. We're also here every Tuesday night at the Parkland Fire Company. This is the hall. It is Uptown Hall. If you go to uptownstringband.com, you can rent this hall. It's a gorgeous hall. I promise you we won't have the giant Uptown banner behind, unless you want
you
it.
request it for a
Maybe they
If
want
you
it.
want the
for a
couch,
fee.
that's extra.
That's a lot
That's
extra.
Uptowns.
That's
Yeah,
Uptown.
that's our
That's
couch. You
Uptowns.
can't,
That's
you
an
can't
Don't
have
listen
that.
to Tyler.
Couple of upcoming events, depending on when everybody is watching this. Admittedly, this is the pilot, so if you're watching this prior to this coming Saturday, we will be in Haddon Township with all of the other string bands. We'll be performing our 2023 routine as well as all the other bands. I think Jackie Bam Bam will be down there with us.
Yep.
Bob Kelly, because he seems to show up to everything we do.
Yep.
Just about. You know what I'd love to see sometime? I want to see the old Jerry Martin and Dean Lewis style show with Jackie Bam Bam and Bob Kelly.
That would be an interesting combo.
You're right. You were gonna date yourself on this episode. You're doing a great job.
Well, I'm not old enough to actually remember them, but I know good stuff. That would be maybe we can get Bob and Jackie on the couch sometime together and just kind of hit record and let them go.
Cameras
Just
on or off?
honestly. we
don't even give them a topic. Just say,
All right, we're
Go
here
ahead.
to talk.
I don't think Jackie needs a topic.
No, he
we'll
doesn't.
run with it.
Like, all right, Jackie, time to talk. What do you got?
oh, that would be pretty awesome though. And then Sunday afternoon we'll be down in Dover, Delaware at the NASCAR event. Admittedly, I don't know the specific name of the race, and I know that I have family right now who's going to jump through the screen and kill me for not knowing the name of the race.
There'll be
There-
cars, fast ones.
I hope
Very
so.
And they're
fast.
going in an oval.
They'll be at least going above 20 miles per hour. I know that for a fact.
And there will be numerous left-hand turns. numerous left-hand
Nearly
turns.
countless.
And luckily it's not in Jersey because that's not a thing.
Yeah.
Well,
That's
they don't
the
turn
worst
in
thing
Jersey.
about
They
New
just go.
Jersey, actually.
Yeah.
I mean, other than the smell is, not being able to make left turns.
Jersey fix
No,
fix that.
everybody from Jersey just turned off the
Well,
podcast.
I live in
so,
Jersey. I'm allowed to say.
I mean,
It's not their fault.
See, I'm trying to figure out why people pay to go to NASCAR when you could just go to an overpass on 95, like rush hour, 676 at rush hour.
Oh my
You
God.
go stand at that overpass.
Yeah.
I mean, that's some good.
You know why
time.
they pay to go to NASCAR? Uptown String Band's going to be there. That's why.
That's
a valid
worth
point.
the price
Yeah,
of
of course
admission.
That's a valid point.
we'll
Beyond
see you
that,
there.
we do have our Coach Bag Bingo this Saturday night. It is sold out. However, we do. What do we do? Like 5 of them a year, 4 or 5,
I think we do about 4
Four.
or 5.
something like that.
Four. Yeah.
4-ish.
And our last 3 have been sold out. So
Yeah.
if you want to make it to one, it's kind of a big deal. You're
ASAP.
going to have to get to it ahead of time.
The minute you see the post go out for the next one, sign up for your tickets. They really people say that tickets going fast. No, really, our tickets go fast.
Actually,
our January
they're gone.
one was sold out in like a week.
Yeah, the what was it, the first one you said? Or
The first one of the year, the first one of this year, I think it was a week.
Yeah, I don't even think it made a week. I think it was like maybe like 5 days it took, and then it was sold out.
And it is a
insane.
good time.
It is
It's
a
a
really good
good time. We play bingo. We have some fun. We make fun of Tyler. Sorry,
It's fine.
It's too easy.
but it's fun.
No,
It's
I'm kidding.
understandable.
We love you,
Okay.
Tyler.
Okay.
So, like I said, this is our pilot episode. In the comments, let us know what you like, what you want us to talk about, what you want to ask us.
If you want a 5th Coach Bag Bingo,
Yes.
If Cade should get a haircut,
Cade should get a haircut.
Cade needs a haircut.
Cade usually wears a hat.
If we could maybe buy Cade a shirt that fits. Cade, let's check the no,
No,
come
no,
back.
come back.
I want to check the fit here
Wait,
for a
what do you-
second.
Oh, you're gonna put the hat on now.
I think it's necessary.
Uh-oh.
All right.
All right.
I mean, it's like draft day almost.
Better?
It's
I mean,
different. It's
I
a
kinda li-
look.
Yeah, it's. I mean, I like
It's
the hat.
beautiful. You guys like the hair or the hat? Which one you want?
Sure.
Pick your poison.
You know what? You have the hat on. Just stick with the hat.
Yeah, I plan on it.
I will say you have a face for radio.
Oh, thank
So,
you. That's
you know,
why you guys
hopefully-
put me out front,
Classic.
right?
Well,
I'm a Radcliffe.
beggars can't be choosers, right?
Oh,
Jeez.
So
next.
we will we'll end it with that. The Sit Down with Uptown podcast. We'll catch you guys next time. And again, let us know in the comments what you want us to talk about and some of your burning mummer questions. Catch you soon.
See ya. Thank you guys.